I want to welcome you to our new associate training call. We're going to be going over the awesome tools we have here available at Coastal Vacations. Now, this call is held every Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is a great call to get your brand new associates to so that they can find out about all the tools we have to help them in their coastal business. Now, the call lasts approximately an hour, and as we get started, please make sure that you have a couple of pens at right and a notebook to be able to take some notes. You're also welcome to record any of our calls. This way you can go back and take all the notes that you want. Now, before we get started on our tools, I want to give you just a little background on the history of Coastal. I don't know if you realize it or not, but Coastal started as a standalone product in one state here in the U.S. You know, that's really important for you to understand, as it speaks to the integrity of Coastal. You know, there's so many businesses out there today, folks. They try to start in all 50 states and 50 other countries all at the same time. I have to tell you, that's a blueprint for failure. It's just too much to take on all at once. That's why so many businesses fail today. Now, you will be pleased to know that Coastal started in that one state, and it grew to what it is today at a pace that assured success. We're now in all 50 states and well over 100 countries worldwide. Yes, 26 years young and definitely growing at the pace of a hungry brand new startup company. I have to tell you, that's the best of both worlds. Now, our newest tool that we've put up, folks. This is a webinar presentation that you can go to and send your clients to. It happens every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see the link right above you there, so make sure you copy that down while we're talking here. Now, this is a presentation that they will have to click on this link and register for the webinar ahead of time. Now, make sure you tell them to put on their headsets and turn up their speakers before registering because we've got a little treat for them there. This is a web meeting only. Please understand that. There's no call-in lines like usual. This is web only, so you'll click on that, you'll register, and then you'll be ready to go at the precise time at 3 p.m. Make sure you arrive a little early. Now, one of the other new tools that we've added here, folks, is we've added the business presentation to our sample site. You know, with COA, we get the 4 sample sites that anybody can use. Well, on the income site, we have put the business presentation there so that everybody will have access to be able to send their clients to. So, again, www.coastalincome.com/sample. You'll be able to go there and send your clients there to be able to not only get the information about Coastal, but also to see the business plan. Now, the business presentation has been added to the Focal Point back office, so make sure you check that out too. This is how you're going to be able to set it up in your personal back office. Let me play this little video for you. Okay, everybody, we're going to show you how to put the business presentation on your own personal COA page. It's been put on the sample site for you, but you have to do this for yourself if you want it on your personal income page. Okay, so here's the steps. First thing you do is you go into your Coastal Vacations back office. You'll see this page. You'll want to click on Sales Tools. Give it a second to load. Once it loads, you want to go down to the left to Manage My Site. Click on it. You're going to select a website, the income site. Give it a second to load. You're going to want to go over to the Site Content button. Click there. You're going to need to select a web page. Home page, it's the only one you can select. It's the only changes we're allowed to make. You'll go there. You'll scroll clear down to the bottom. See this little button that says Select Default Content? You want to click it. Okay. Now, do not save it. Do not save and publish. The way it's set up, the way that they have set it up, is just select default content. So click that button only. Now, understand if you do this, it's going to put it back to the settings that were originally there. If you've made changes on your system, I'm not even sure that it'll work. They're looking into that. Okay? So if you've made changes, you can try it if you want. If you want everything erased, to put it back to the original settings. But right now, that's the only way that we can do it. So if you haven't made any changes, you want that on your personal income site, then that's exactly how you do it, folks. All right, everybody have a great day. All right, the business presentation has been put on the Board of Directors YouTube site for you as well. We're trying to make this as convenient and accessible as possible to everyone, folks. So you can go to www.youtube.com/user/coastal BOD. You'll find a lot of different videos there, but you're looking for the business presentation. Actually, there's 2 different business presentations that you can use there. Now we have another tool for you. And I'm sure that you see this QR code down at the bottom. I'm sure you see these everywhere. This is the big rave in marketing right now, folks, and you'll be able to use this when we're done here explaining it. It's real simple to use. You're going to want to go ahead and copy down the top link there. If not, you can go to the Coastal Info site, which is the second hyperlink that you see there, and you can go there and click on it so that you don't have to copy that all down. We try to make everything as convenient as possible. So either copy that down or go ahead and go to the info site, click on it, and make you a shortcut on your desktop or in your favorites. But let me show you what you can do here with this. We're going to go to that site real quick. Now there's 2 versions of this. One's free, one's paid. I use the free version. There's no reason to pay for it unless you want to get fancy and change the color and have it track your prospects. To begin with, if you're just getting started, the free version works very well. Now, what this is, it's real simple. This is a way that you can generate your own QR codes. And it's very, very simple. Let's say that you have a website and you'd like people to be able to just click on a QR code and it takes them right there on their smartphone. That's what this does. So let's just say that you want to take them to the info site. All you do is type whatever address you want in there. It doesn't have to be that. It can be your own site. It can be a multitude of things. And it's real simple. You type it in, little green button that says generate. Give it a few seconds. There is your QR code for that website. Isn't that amazing? And it's free. Now, you can save this. You can download it as a PNG, a JPEG, a GIF, an SVG file. You can put it on your business card. You can put it on your flyers. There's so many different things that you can do here. But what happens is now that person has easy access to your website because of that QR code. Just outstanding. Now, here's another thing that I really like. You can do a contact card. Okay? So you click on that and you go down through this list and see what you would like to put on their phone. Your first name, last name, your mobile, title, organization, department, all that stuff's right there for you. Okay? You can put as much or as little in there as you want. But here's the gist. You put that in there, whatever you want, you say generate, just like we did before, and over here there's going to be a QR code that you can save, download, copy, whatever you want to do with it, with all this information that you entered. Why is that important? Folks, this is like having an online business card, only better. What's going to happen when people scan that? It's going to bring all that information up in their smartphone. And then all they have to do is choose to save it. I hope you got that. All your information then will be on their phone. Now all of a sudden, when you call them, you come up as a person, not just a number. People are much more likely to answer the phone if they think they know you because your name comes up in your contacts. This is something that you should be using on a daily basis. There's many other things that it does, and you can explore all those possibilities on your own, but really limited only by your your own imagination. Let's go ahead and get out of there. All right, moving right along. You can see some of the different places that this is used. We were at a Walmart store, and we were looking at flowers, and lo and behold, looky there, QR code. Taco Bell, in the back of the receipt. Here's on the back of Heinz ketchup. A coupon in the paper. Another one. Here's one in a Walmart ad. Here was a gigantic one, just as you start to go in the store in a mall. I guess this was intended for people that may be passing by that would like to go in but didn't have the time. You scan this, takes you right to their website. How cool is that? This was a little ATV that my grandson and I were looking at. As you can see, you could click right on it, and it took us right to the website where we had all kind of movies that we could see about this thing. It was incredible. So again, your marketing is only limited by your imagination. Here was one in a magazine article. Another one in a magazine article. One more. This one happens to be the colored one. Another colored one in a magazine article. Here's one on a pizza box. Yeah, how about that? Here's one where you register for a Ford Mustang. Kentucky Fried Chicken on the back of the cup. This one was in an ad for closets. Walgreens ad. Kentucky Fried Chicken receipt. Zig Ziglar's new book, Born to Win. I highly recommend this book, folks. Taco Bell receipt. This was actually at the Columbus Airport. It was a art festival they were doing there, and you could click right on that and go right to their homepage. This was the UPS pickup center right there at the airport. You see the QR code there. This had a little bit more to do with the art center. Brand new car, folks. Right on the sticker. Barcode. This was more at the airport that we'd seen. Donato's. Unbelievable. The gist is, folks, everybody else is using this. And if you're not, you're missing out. If all those giant corporations are using it, obviously it works. So think about how you can utilize it in your business and get to work on it. Now, we have made a lot of improvements to our COA hosted sites. This one I think you're really going to love. You know, thanks to the cutting edge technology that's out there right now, we have our sites translated in 52 different languages. And it happens with the ease of just a few keystrokes. And it happens in about 3 seconds. You know, what that means, folks, is now we have a real international presence. You can send anybody to our websites, any of our COA hosted websites, even the info site, the training site, the tools site. All of them are translated into 52 languages now. So you can literally work with anybody in the world. They can get the information just by going to those sites. Now, I'm going to give you two websites here. If you don't have these, please write them down. www.officialcoastaltraining.com and our tools site, www.officialcoastaltools, that's plural.com. You'll be able to see those and copy those down as we're talking here. These are two sites that I highly recommend that you go to and explore inside and out. Now, they're in the process of being updated. Most of those updates will be occurring in the middle of the night, so it shouldn't interfere with anything. But if it's down for a few minutes, please just go back in a few minutes, and I'm sure it'll be up. They are making changes virtually every day now. Let's do this. Let's go to the training site real quick. Two reasons. First, I want to show you how easy it is to change it language-wise. If you're with me here on the webinar, you can see over here to the right, select language. All you do is click on that drop-down button, and you can see 52 different languages that it can be translated in. So let's say you need the Spanish version. Click on Spanish. There it is, that quick. Now, some of the stuff up here that's in this banner ad doesn't change, but all the pertinent information does. So let's go back up here. Let's change it back to English. Watch how quick. Boom. Let's say we're talking to somebody from China. Whoops. Try it again. Okay, there it is. Just that simple, that quick. This is awesome, folks. Now you're going to be able to get the information in people's hands from all over the world. And if you're wondering how you're going to communicate with them, it's pretty simple. You do all your communication through email, and you just use the Google Translator. It's there for you. You can copy whatever their message is in their email, and you're able to go in and translate it in all those 52 different languages. If you need any help figuring that out, send an email into coastal@coanetwork.com. Once again, coastal@coanetwork.com, and someone will get with you and show you exactly how to do that. All right, let's move this back to English because I don't speak a lot of Chinese. And let's just go over this site real quick. You're on the home page right now, and it has a lot of information for you here. And again, this is the training site. You'll see that it has a 14-day action plan. Now, this can be 14 days, 14 hours, 14 months, totally up to you. I highly recommend you get it done as quickly as possible. There's some COA tutorials there. There's how to make a fast start booklet and exactly what that is. A 90-day action plan. There's scripts and presentations. Frequently asked questions and objections. 30 ways to invest. There's a sample order form, extra resources, event page. You can go through all that, folks. And I can't emphasize this enough, I highly recommend that you do that. Okay, as you go across the top, there's some more quick start. There's some audio training, business and product training. There's a calendar. There's some photos, vendors, other resources. Go to this site and just get every grain of information here that you can. Okay, let's move out of that. The tool site, the same way. I'm not going to take you there. You can go there yourself. www.officialcoastaltools.com. Now, we also have a presence on YouTube. You can get there by going to www.youtube.com/user coastal BOD, as in Board of Directors. www.youtube.com/user/coastal BOD. We're going to go there real quick. Now, when you get there, folks, you'll see many different videos here. Some are training videos. Here's the presentation that I was telling you about. When we changed the conference call number, we notified everybody here. There's comparison videos. that will show you how we rate against places like hotels, etc., bookit.com. You'll want to review all of these so that when somebody says, well, how do you rank with bookit.com? What makes you better? You can go in here, you can copy the link to that, and you can send it to your prospect. So when you go here, make sure that you do like the page so that you'll be able to get all the new updates. If you like it, then what happens is every time that we put something new on there, you'll be notified. I highly recommend that you do that. Okay, we also have a presence on Facebook, www.facebook.com, like you always do, then /coastal vacations. I'm going to take you there real quick just to show you what the page looks like so that you'll know that you're on the right page. Okay, when you get there, it's going to have this. When you see that, you know you're on the right page. Okay. Now, we use this a lot to go ahead and let people know what's going on in Coastal. It's not really a place where you want to ask your questions. We have a form for that we'll talk about later. But you can go there and get all the information that you need. Skybox.net. www.skybox.net /coastal vacations. Now, this is something that you really will be using a lot if you're doing international business. Okay, this is something that was set up so that it makes doing business internationally a lot easier. The people at Skybox are absolutely experts in getting your packages shipped to other parts of the world. Here's how it works. The person that is going to be getting the package and yourself, it's best if you both sign up for it. That way that everything will work very smoothly. What happens is your prospect is going to get this, and they're going to get an address that Skybox gets for them. It's going to be in Florida, where the home company is for Skybox. And they're going to be able to order not only our packages, but they'll be able to order anything from any of the vendors here in the U.S. that won't ship overseas without a U.S. address. So this is a twofold win-win situation for them. They're going to be able to order basically anything they want. It'll be shipped there to Skybox, then they'll forward it on to them. Same way with our packages. We're going to be able to send those to Skybox, and then they take care of all the hassle and the paperwork. But you have to have this set up. So you may want to go there if you're doing a lot of international business. It will make your life a lot easier. Skybox.net /coastal vacations. All right, now the next thing I'd like to do is talk about some of our phenomenal training calls. I don't know if you realize it or not, but we have about 10 calls a week for you. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but that's a good solid number. Now, these are calls with real people, and for the majority of the time, that are working the coastal business. I like to be taught by somebody that's actually doing it. So we try to make sure that that's what's passed on to you. Now, we have live calls Monday through Thursday for you. We don't have any Friday, Saturday, or Sunday that's live because, quite frankly, folks, your leaders are out and enjoying themselves. We've worked hard to get where we're at, and most of us take Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off. Sunday it makes it nice. You'll be able to do the same. Now, all calls are based on Eastern Standard Time. So if somebody's on a call and they don't say Eastern Standard Time, they slip and just say the call's at 9 o'clock, just understand all of our calls are Eastern Standard Time. So all you have to do is get a converter and you know exactly what time that will be where you're at. Now, our call schedule is posted at www.officialcoastalinfo.com. officialcoastalinfo.com. You can go there, you can get all the call information. It's a pretty cool site. There's some training there, there's some videos there. You want to check it out. Now, you can access all of our calls by calling one number and one passcode. Folks, that keeps it simple. You don't have to worry about a different number and a different passcode for each one of the calls. So write this number down if you don't have it. It's 712-432-9000. Again, 712-432-9000. Passcode is 1103 pound. Now, at 10 p.m., Monday through Thursday, we have our business presentation for you 4 times a week. Now, this is a call that you can take your brand new clients to get all the information they need to make an intelligent decision about our business. We go over the product. We go over the pay plan. They get to listen to other people in Coastal in the form of testimonies. We answer their questions, and then we send them right back to you. Folks, that's somebody doing all the work for you, and all you have to do is sign them up at the end to answer any questions that they didn't get answered on the call. Done for you 4 times a week. That's awesome, folks, and it's live, so it doesn't get much better than that. Now, we also have what we call our in-depth product call, and this is just a fantastic call. It's held on Wednesday afternoons at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is an hour-long call where you can get your questions answered about the product. Now, you can email your questions in ahead of time by sending an email to coastal@coanetwork.com. coastal@coanetwork.com. Or you can fill out the form on the tools site, www.officialcoastaltools.com. There's a drop-down box there. Make sure you use the drop-down box and put it for the 2 p.m. call. Otherwise, the right person will not get the message. Now, email questions, they're going to be answered first, okay? Which makes it nice. If you're in a real big hurry and you need to get on and off the phone, email your question in. They take those first. After they get all those answered, generally what happens is they open up the call and just kind of go over some of the products. Some people come on with testimonies about what they've done lately. It's a great learning experience. Now, right after that, they're going to open up the call, and anyone that's on the call can ask a live question right there and then. So here's what I do. As I'm training my people, I tell them to be on this call for the first 3, 4, 5, 6 months anyway, because you're going to get a real education here. You're going to get questions answered that you don't even know you have yet. So again, great training call. It's live. Make sure you're there. Now, the following calls are at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Thursdays. There's the Monday night training call, and this, folks, is a must. Great training here. Sometimes we'll have a live trainer like John DeLemmy's been here, Gary Eby, Doug Fireball, Ellie Drake, Jeffrey Combs. That's just to name a few. You'll want to be there for that. Sometimes we'll interview a successful director in Coastal. We do the board of directors and people that are really moving and grooving with Coastal. Sometimes we have a recorded training call there for you that we have found that is just absolutely exceptional, and it's information that you need not to only grow your Coastal business, but also your personal life. Just exceptional training. I'm going to highly recommend that you go to this call every Monday night. Tuesday night is our new associate call, okay? More commonly known and fondly referred to as the tool call. Now, this call is held every Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the call is designed to go over all the tools that we have here at Coastal, okay? We'll go over everything so that you can send your clients there and let them know that we're just not throwing them under the bus, that there are things in place to be able to help them succeed with Coastal Vacations. Then our Package 2 and 3 overview, and then any convention updates that we have. Now, this call is held every Wednesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a great call that goes over all the sensational vacations in those 2 packages. And you know, Al usually does this call, and he also goes over his formula for success. This is a man that has many, many years in this business, folks. I believe it's pushing 16 now. and he's a multi-millionaire because of this business. So this is a call I personally never miss, because you never know when Al's going to throw out one of those little bits of information that's going to change your business. It's going to change your life. We'll also go over the incredible international convention, the next one to be scheduled. Then on Thursday evening at 9 p.m., we have the Package 1 overview. And this is a call where we go over every piece of paper in that first vacation package, and also every vacation. Now, this is a great call to send your new people to get all the information about that incredible package. Folks, people are going to have a lot of questions. This will set them up. It'll get them all the information about what needs to be in there. They'll be able to check and make sure that everything come in to their package correctly. They're going to get a lot of information about this. So this is something that I send my people to, and it's a great time saver because I don't have to go through that with them. They can go here. It's done for them. And think about it. This call is run right through from start to finish. This is not a call that you can get questions answered. That's on Wednesday. So the person that does this gets to go through the entire package. If you do it yourself, if you try to explain that, it's going to take you 2 to 3 hours, because your prospect is going to stop and ask you questions on each and every little thing. So utilize the tools, folks. They're there to help make you successful. Now, in addition to everything that we just talked about, how about some recorded calls? You know, I told you most of us only work Monday through Wednesday or Thursday. So if you're new and you're working maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday, some people even work a little bit on Sundays, you're going to need something to be able to take your prospects to. So we've tried to put everything together so that you'll have that. So first of all, there's a 24-hour recorded question and answer conference call. The number for that is 212-461-2750. Once again, 212-461-2750. There's a 24-hour recorded overview, just a summation of what Coastal's all about, just enough to whet the appetite of your prospect. Now, this is a toll-free call. It's 800-628-8015, 800-628-8015. Then there's a 24-hour marketing plan overview. This talks about the pay plan. It actually has your prospect draw it out so that they can see exactly what it is and how it works. That number is 800-628-6435. 800-628-6435. Then we have 2 testimonial lines for you. Let me give you those numbers. 212-461-2755. 212-461-2755. Then 212-461-2748. 212-461-2748. Now, if you're new, what a testimonial line is this? Your prospects should be able to call these numbers and listen to 40, 50 different directors talking about the business. They're talking about the training. They're talking about the seminars. They're talking about vacations that they've went on, the money they've saved, the money that they've earned. And this is third-party testimonies, folks. This isn't you telling your prospect. This is someone else talking to them. Many people actually talking to them. So this is a great tool. Make sure that you utilize it. Now, I'm going to tell you one of the most important things that you need to do to be successful in Coastal is to become a good student of the business. And what I'm going to tell you is the first thing that you need to do before you just send people to these is go to these. Go to these numbers. Listen to them. Understand what's there. Understand what you're sending your prospects to. Because if they call you and ask you a question about one of them and you've never heard it, folks, you just shot yourself in the foot. So be a good student of the business. Now, we have that business presentation for you on another site, just in case you can't get to any of the others. Please write this down, www.exploreitnow.info, Again, www.exploreitnow.info. Now, this has the same information as the other sites, but this is done just a little differently. So you may want to decide which one you want to send your prospects to. That would mean that you need to be a good student of the business and watch them both. Okay, you can take your prospects there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they'll get all the information that they need about our incredible business. We have a fax on demand service for you. 732-463-6423. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, I'll never use that. I'm not going to write that number down. Folks, write it down, please. 732-463-6423. You will utilize it. You're going to find what I found is that even in today's day of the computer, there are people that do not have computers at home. Thus, we use the fax on demand. It's pretty easy for them to get. They just have to go down to the store, bring it up, and take it home. Okay? Now, I asked Al about this one time. And I said, Al, do you use that? And he says, I sure do. He says, think about it. He says, it's pretty easy for people just to walk over and get on the computer and get the information. They don't really have to be inconvenienced. But if they have to get up because they don't have a fax machine in their home, they got to get up in the car, drive down to where there's a fax machine, get it, drive home, then read it. He says, I just may have somebody that's interested. One of those bits of wisdom, folks, that you don't want to miss. Okay? Now, once again, be a good student. Dial in, get these documents for yourself, and see what you're sending out. Now, I want to briefly go over our outstanding website systems, folks, because these are incredible. Now, you can access this incredible system at www.promarketingsystem.net/coastal. So go ahead and write that down, www.promarketingsystem.net/coastal. Now, if you want to speak with the folks at COA, Communications of America, here's the number, 800-454-5930, 800-454-5930. Make sure that you tell them you're with Coastal Vacations, as they do supply other websites for other people. Now, let's go to this real quick because I want to give you just an idea of what it looks like. When you get there, this is where you can go and you can get your information a little bit on it. It tells you a little bit about everything, and yes, there is a 30-day free trial that you can get, so look this over. You're going to want to make sure you get back to the person that is bringing you into the business and ask them what their COA site number is so that they'll get the referral for this, because when you refer 3, it's yours for free. Okay, so what do we get with this system? Well, first of all, we get 4 websites. Incredible, huh? 4. There's the Business Personal Presentation website, and this is a movie site where people can get some information about Coastal. You know, a lot of people in this day and age, they're so used to being entertained, they really don't want to spend the time trying to read a website. So we've put together a video for them where they can go and get the highlights of the business, okay? And you can access that. This is the sample site that we've put up for you, www.coastalpresentation.com/sample, coastalpresentation.com/sample. Now, when you get your sites, you'll customize it by removing sample and putting whatever you want to identify your website there. Okay, so this is just one that Coastal has put up for you so that you can see what you're getting. Then there's a retail presentation website, www.coastaltravelpackage.com/sample, coastaltravelpackage.com/sample. Now, this site only talks about the product. This is great. This is a site you want to use when somebody says, listen, Mike, I'm really happy with what I'm doing here for employment, but man, if you could really teach me how to travel for pennies on the dollar, I'd be interested in that. So don't insult your prospects and send them to somewhere that tries to talk them into getting into the business. They've already told you they don't want that right now. They will, trust me, because as they get the package and they start taking vacations and they're getting these incredible deals, you can't shut your mouth about that, folks. You're talking to people about it. And what's going to happen is, their buddies, their family, they're going to say, well, where did you get this thing? And they're going to say, well, I met this guy named Mike, and he showed me how to get this. And, well, have you got his number, his website, something I can go there? Oh, yeah, here. So they give him your number, he calls you, and you make $1,000. Well, after this happens several times, that person that doesn't want in the business sees how you're making those $1,000 commissions just by virtue of how great the product is. Folks, all of a sudden, they get smart and they say, whoa, Mike, how do I get started with the business end of this? Because this thing sells itself. So just give them the retail presentation if that's what they say to begin with, folks. Believe me, down the road, they're going to be in your business. All right, now if you get somebody that's interested in saving money as well as making money, then you're going to want to send them to the income site, www.coastalincome.com/sample. coastalincome.com/sample. Now you can go to all these sites on your own. I'm not going to take you to each one of them. Again, be a good student of your business. Then we have an incentive site for you. And this is where you can send your business-to-business prospects to. This is a great site you're probably going to go to so that you can learn about our business-to-business portion of Coastal. www.coastalincentives, that's plural, coastalincentives.com/sample. Now, some of the things that I personally like about these sites. First of all, you can change your own personal information. So you can go in and change your email, your phone number. You can change your own personal picture that you have up there. Anything at all like that. You can be in and out of there in less than 5 minutes and do that. It's that simple. Now, why do I like that so much? It's because I've had other systems, folks, in the past where you have this guy called, or a gal called, a webmaster. And they're very busy people because they have thousands and thousands of sites that they take care of. So you submit a request and it could take you 3, 4, 6 weeks to get a phone number changed. If you're in business, that's not going to fly. So you can go in and do this yourself, and it's very simple to do. I love that about this. Now I'm going to tell you right up front that I'm going to talk a little bit about this focal point system, our back office, but I cannot do this justice on this call. This is the most amazing system I've ever laid eyes on, folks. And I'm just going to hit some of the highlights here, but please understand that sometimes I do a 2-hour training on this system. Now, don't let that mean that you think it's real complicated. It's not complicated at all. It's just all encompassing. This will run your entire business. There's pre-configured autoresponder campaigns there, or you can write your own. So if you're brand new and you just want to hit the ground running, you can use the ones that's in there. They're pretty good. Or if you're an old pro and you think you can do better than what's in there, folks, you can write your own and upload them. Now, all of our leads from our approved lead vendors, they're delivered directly into the system. That means you don't have to fool with that. You don't have to put them in one by one. You don't have to put them in as a CSV file or anything like that. You order your leads from our approved vendors. They put them in the system for you. Another time saver. You're able to send text or HTML emails from the system. It has mail merge for customized emails. Now, some of you that are new probably don't know what that is, so I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to tell you because it's very important. Mail merge lets you customize emails. For instance, you might have 5,000 people in your system, and you want to send them all out an email that says that there's going to be a special webinar or something that's going on with Coastal, and you want them to have the chance to see that. So you could send out an email that says, dear friend, or hi, or hello, or all those that you get. But what if your email would take those 5,000 plus people and send out an email that says, hi Bill, if their name is Bill, or hi Nancy, if their name is Nancy, and it changes it for each and every one of those people, so they feel more like you know them. Not only is it going to do that, but throughout the body of the email, it's going to put their name in there 3 or 4 times, so that it's kind of like having a conversation with them instead of just an email. And you know how vain we all are. We like to hear our names, see our names. So this kind of gives it a warm, fuzzy feeling. Great thing, customized, merged emails. Now, you're able to send email broadcasts to groups. Okay, so like I said, if you wanted to send out 5,000, there's a little button there that you can do, and with a few keystrokes, boom, it's a done deal. Your contact manager, your calendar, where you schedule your appointments, your calls, all your different tasks, it's all online. Why is that important? Well, folks, we travel, and you will too. So who wants to have to take an extra system with them? Sometimes I don't even take my computer because you can use it. You can use the hotels or the resorts. But with this online, you can just go to their website and be able to utilize this system from any computer anywhere in the world, as long as you have internet access. Now, most of the time I do take my notebook because I like the convenience of that. I like to be able to take it down to the beach. Oh yeah, a lot of them have Wi-Fi. You can go right down to the beach and work. Done it many times. Incredible. It's really funny when you're talking to your prospective clients, and they say, is that the ocean I hear in the background? Oh yeah, I'm on vacation right now. Just thought I'd give you a call. It's amazing. There's phone scripts included, and folks, this is just to name a few of the things. Again, I do a 2-hour training on this. It's that incredible. Just something else that strikes me that is very important for you to understand. How about this? How about you send somebody to your website? How do you know they went there? Well, folks, with most systems, you never know. With this, you're going to get an email and or a text that says, Joe Smith was just on your website. Whoa. Can you use that in your marketing? You bet you can. That's something you probably want to jump on. He just got on your website. But how about this? You get another email. Joe Smith just watched movie number 1. He watched 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Another email. He went to video 2. He watched 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Video number 3, and so on. He went to the home page. He was on your home page for 1.5 minutes. He then went to the PDF file. How valuable is that to you, folks? To be able to know exactly what that person is doing and has done on the website. I'll tell you what, it makes it real easy to figure out who your tire kickers are and somebody that's really interested. Now, I don't know too many systems out there that do this. That's why I personally use this system. Now, we're not done, because this also includes a flat rate toll-free telecenter. Flat rate, what's that? Well, folks, that is a godsend, to tell you the truth, because a lot of systems, they'll give you like 100 of your first calls free, and then they'll charge you a fee after that, 25, 35, 45 cents per minute. Believe me, been there, done that. Those can be pretty expensive. But with this, you know what the flat rate's going to be. You'll know it in advance. And when I tell you here in a few minutes, you won't even believe it. What does this thing do? Well, it has a messenger, pager notification system built in if you need that. It has a Connect Live Follow Me service. This thing is just awesome. Here's what it does, folks. You can set this up, and your prospect's going to call in. They're going to get a message that says something like this. Hello, this is your system, and I am going to forward your call on to Jim. However, please give me your full name so I can tell him who's calling. I love that. Now, what happens from there? Well, two things. You have your choice. While your prospect is waiting, they don't have to listen to dead air. This is a sophisticated system. You can have it play music. There's at least a dozen different music venues back there that you can turn on that they can listen to. Or, listen to me, you can create your own commercial and let them listen to that while they're waiting to talk to you live. That's awesome, folks. So, the system patches in the music or your commercial, they're listening to it. The system starts calling numbers. You can program this puppy up with 5 different numbers for it to call you, including your cell phone. So it calls the first number, second, third, fourth, fifth, how many of it takes to reach you. It then connects live with you, and it says, I have Joe Smith waiting on the line. Would you like to take the call or place it in voicemail? So even after all that, folks, if you're busy, you can't take the call, you can put them right into voicemail. But if you're smart and you did your own commercial, they got a lot of the information that you wanted them to hear anyway. Amazing. Now, this also has pre-recorded professional greetings. So if you want to hit the ground running and use those, you can. But if you're like me and you want them to be personalized greetings that you do yourself, folks, there's 10 extensions for you to use. And you can program them anywhere from 1 to 9,999. Yeah, I know, 9,999 might be a little overkill. You might want to use 101, 102. That's what I do. There's another fax on demand system built right into this system. So you have the one from Coastal, plus you have another one. So let's say that there's some things that you want to be able to send out on fax on demand that's not in the Coastal information. You can put it right on here. Or you might want to use it for personal reasons. Say you're a coach, maybe a Sunday school teacher, and you need to get information into the people's hands. So you could use this for your personal life as well. Now it has broadcast voicemail. Remember how I said you could send an email out to thousands of people? Well, you can do the same thing with voicemail. Click on the list that you want that's already in your system, create one voicemail, hit send, it goes out to thousands of people, folks. You create one message. Time saver. I love it. You can access your messages and faxes right over the internet. It makes it simple. You don't have to have your computer with you. It has some call blocking features should you ever need it. It has your own conference call number. You can get up to 25 people on this. Why would you use that? Well, folks, as you start to grow in this business and you're training people, how about training 25 at a time instead of 1 at a time? Very handy. Or how about having a family reunion right over the phone? Just get 25 of your relatives together and just have a blast. There's a co-op rotational number also. I've used this. This is absolutely awesome. Let's say you want to put a big ad out and you want to do it in the USA Today or one of the travel magazines, and you get the price of it and you say, oh my land, that's expensive. How can I share this expense and share the leads? Well, that's exactly how the co-op rotational number works. Okay. What you're going to do is COA will assign you a new number when you get this part of it, and you're going to place that number in the ad that you create. You're going to get 4 or 5 people on your team, more or less, whatever you want, and you're going to place this ad. They're going to share in the cost of it. They're going to share in the leads. Now, as people start calling in on that number, the rotational number will automatically take that first person that got into your advertisement, the first person on your team, and send them that first lead. Then it automatically rotates so that the second person, then the third person, the fourth person, the fifth person, and then it goes right back and starts again. So everybody's going to get the same amount that they put in to be able to pay for the advertising, and they're also going to be able to share in the exact same amount of leads. And there's so much more with this. Again, I do a 2-hour training on the 2 of these. There's no way I can get through it on this training right now. We'll do that again in another video. So just understand what you've got your hands on here is absolutely amazing, folks. There's really nothing quite like it out there. Live chat. Yeah, it comes with all your websites. Think about this. Think the impression you get when you go on a website and they have live chat. Get your questions answered right away. Your prospects there, they can click on live chat if you're working right then, and boom, they can ask their question. If not, it's set up that they can send you an email. What does that do to your credibility? What does that do to make you look like a great business person? Folks, live chat is essential. Now, some of you are saying, oh, my land, I've never seen anything so incredible. What are the cost factors for this fabulous tool? Is this something really that I'm going to be able to afford? I've seen systems out there were not even close to this, and they were priced way out of my ballpark. Well, folks, let me tell you, I felt the same way. Let me tell you what I found. First I found that you can try this system for 30 days for free. Fully functionable, 30 days for free. Everything that we just talked about, they give it to you 30 days for free. Why would they do that? To all my little skeptics out there. Well, folks, let me tell you why. It's because they have smart people in their marketing department. Okay? They know that if you use this system and it runs your business the way it does for 30 days for free, you're not going to be without it. So it's a win-win situation. You get to learn it, you get to utilize it for 30 days, and they know they're going to have a customer. Win-win. Now, how'd you like to keep it free forever? Come on, Mike. No free lunch. Now, I realize that, but you know what? You're going to have to do a little work to do it, but it's pretty simple. Everybody that gets into your business is going to need this system. So what they have worked out is a deal that if you bring 3 people in, get them on this system, yours is free forever, as long as you have 3 people. That's a pretty good deal, folks. All of that system for free. Free for 30 days, get your 3 people in, keep it free forever. And guess what? Those referrals that you brought in, they can do the same deal with COA. What a win-win situation for everybody. Okay, Mike, if I don't get those 3 people, what's it gonna cost me? $69.95 a month. That's amazing, folks. When I first seen it, I thought they forgot to put a 0 after the 69. This is an amazing system for under $70. All right, let me talk about some approved lead vendors real quickly, okay? Cutting Edge Media is somebody that's been with us for a very long time. Now, you can access them by going into your Focal Point back office and clicking on the link there under the Marketing tab. It'll bring up their website. You can purchase the leads right there. As you do that, they'll go right into your Focal Point back office. Now, if you want to speak to somebody live, you can call 800-561-9297, extension 1128. Ask for Ryan. He's a great guy. Again, 800-561-9297, extension 1128. Ask for Ryan. Responsive Data. Again, you can access his company once you get your Focal Point system. You can go right in under the Marketing tab. You'll see that link. You'll be able to click on it. It'll take you right there. If you want to reach them by phone, 888-455-3237. Once again, 888-455-3237. Opportunity Connection. Been around a long time. Great people. You can access this company by going into your Focal Point back office just like before. You can reach them at 800-869-6481. Again, 800-869-6481. Ask for Bambi. She's a great gal. She'll take good care of you. Now, do we have any more technology here at Coastal? Is there any more tools? Oh, folks, they go on forever here. How about this? How about a dialing system that will make your time much more efficient? Okay, there's many of them out there. You can use any one you want. This is one that we recommend because we know it works. First of all, let's talk a little bit about what's a dialer. Well, how about a web-based system that dials your prospects for you? Why is that important? Yes, folks, it's going to save you so much time. It's ridiculous. First of all, it never dials the wrong number. It's a computer. It doesn't make a mistake unless it was programmed to make a mistake. Now, as you're dialing prospects, people are busy. They're gone a lot today. And a lot of times you're going to get an answering machine. Well, as you're making these calls and you're leaving those messages, man, it can be time consuming. Well, how about this? How about this dialer that will leave a voice message at all those numbers you get the answering machine? In other words, you call the number, a voice recording comes on, and on your computer screen flies up a button that says leave a voice message. So you click that. What happens? Well, you've already done and recorded a voice message on that software. And it's going to play it every time that comes up. And it's going to play the perfect message. You do it, you get it right one time, you never have to do it again. And it plays that message. Now, I've got to tell you, if you're making calls all day, the message that you leave at 9 o'clock in the morning when you make your first call, compared to that last message whenever you quit during that day, they're not going to even resemble each other. Because you're going to be really tired of leaving it, folks. This is the same message with all the enthusiasm and everything that you've mustered. It's all right there. So you press that button, what happens? You press the button, it's going to leave that voice message. Now, you're going to have to listen to it? No, you won't even hear it. This system's going to pick up another phone line. It's going to start dialing your next prospect. So you're going to be talking to a prospect and leaving a message with a prospect all at the same time. What a time saver. Now, is that all that it does? No. Folks, little Johnny could come home, and as he's getting his messages off the phone, he might erase that perfect message that you left. So, this system is going to send that person an email. You're going to create the message, or you can use one of their default messages, and boom. Now you've got it covered. Got it on the phone. They've got the email, all with the same message. Amazing, huh? Absolutely incredible. Okay. What else can it do? Well, it dials much faster than you and I can. You won't even hear it. It's just boom, and the phone's ringing. How about those calls where you get a bad number? This is going to send them an email and ask them for a good number to contact you. Now, there's default emails, but you can write your own too, and I highly recommend that you write your own. Personalize it. What happens if the number's busy? Same thing. It's going to send them an email. There's all kind of things that this does to simplify your world and your business, folks. There's many, many more benefits. But what I've found is using this system, I can make 3 times as many calls as if I don't, all in the same amount of time. So if you're in a time crunch, you can only work the business so many hours, or you really want to hit it hard and get it started and get it moving, I highly recommend a dialer. Where can you get one? Well, here's this one, www.callingedge.com. Callingedge.com. Okay, I've used this dialer. I use this dialer. It's a great one. There's one also in your focal point back office that you can sign up for. A few bugs in that yet because it's brand new. As they work those out, I'll probably be switching to it. But for right now, I personally use this one. Okay, before we move on, you're going to find out that dialer, when you get there, it has a 14-day trial period. Totally free, fully functional, just like our focal point back office. Why did they do that? To get you hung on it. I'm going to be honest. Once you use it, you're not going to want to do dials any other way. So Test it out and see if it's something that you think you can use in your business. Audio Acrobat. This is a great tool. I personally use this tool. You can go to www.audioacrobat, that's acrobat.com. This is something that you can do podcasts with. You can record conference calls. I use this to record all of our conference calls and post them. You can do the same thing. You can upload any testimonies that you have. There's call-in lines. Just go and check this thing out, folks. It's absolutely extraordinary. I wouldn't run my business without it. Again, audio emails, it does video emails. You can post audio on a website, video from a website. You can actually do your a radio show from this. Internet-based, but a radio show. Record the conference calls, as I mentioned, personal messages. There's call-in lines. You can record testimonials. It's phenomenal. Again, audioacrobat.com. The basic plan runs about $19.95 a month. They have a trial for 30 days. Some things work in this, some things don't. It won't take you long to figure out, though. It's less than 20 bucks well spent. Constant Contact. www.constantcontact.com. constantcontact.com. Now, if you really want to do some professional emails with color, banners, pictures, and make it simple, this is something that I use also. You can get it for 60 days for free. There are some limitations about how many people you can put in it, but this is something that you're going to want to check out too. They're always running specials on this where you can make it free by referring people, so check it out. You can go there, and it's just amazing, folks. You really need to take some time and check it out. Video email, one of the best ways to market. If you're not using video email, folks, I'm going to tell you, you're competing against some experts that are right here in Coastal. Let me ask you this. What do you do when you get a plain text email? There's the delete key. Yep. That's pretty much what I do unless I know that person. Even HTML, you get some color in there, you get some pictures. You know, if you don't know that person and you're getting 200-300 emails a day like I do and more, let's face it, you just can't get through all that, so you delete it. But how about inner video email? Let me ask you this. How many video emails do you get every day? If you're like me, not many. Makes you a little curious, especially if it has a good title. What do you generally do with those? Well, I open mine. Now, you can send video emails right from that Focal Point back office. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? You can upload them there. You can create them and then upload them, do whatever you want, and you can send them out right from that Focal Point back office. But if you don't have that, listen, you need to get it first of all, but there's some other ways to do this too. Before we get there, though, think about all the ways that you can market with video email. You know, it's really only limited by your imagination. But how about this? How about when you go on a vacation and stay at one of our great condos at one of those fantastic resorts? Show people where you're staying. Tell them the price points. Video your receipt. Show them what you paid to stay there for the week. Seeing's believing, folks. Every time you go on vacation, every time you get a deal, you should video it. How about sending your prospects a video from the golf course on Monday? Not Saturday, not Sunday, not Wednesday when it's full. How about you and your wife or you and your buddy playing golf on a Monday? Maybe while you're out boating. I do this a lot. My son and I, we're professional walleye fishermen. And we're in the boat a lot. So I take my video equipment and I do a lot of filming while we're there. Can you imagine getting that on Monday? You hated to go back to work anyway on on Monday. You're sitting there and you get a video email from a guy that's fishing. I'll tell you, it's powerful, folks. How about on one of our cruises? You imagine? Take the video. Send people pictures of a cruise. Get them excited about going on vacation. How about working from your home office? Folks, that's people's dreams, to be able to travel whenever they want, to be able to make the money, to be able to do it from home. Show them where you work. Maybe you want to sit on the couch at home with your family wrapped all around you, and you're talking about the benefits of working from home. Man, that's going to hit some people like a 2x4. Make sure you do these things. Just use your imagination. These are just some hints of some of the things that I do. You're going to probably come up with even better ones. Just get in your little think tank, wherever that's at. What if you lock yourself into your bedroom, or you lock yourself into your office, or if it's in the car, and just let your imagination go wild. Now, some of the places that we use advertising. Wolf Enterprises. They've been with Coastal for forever, it seems like. You can call Randy or Carol at 321-449-1211. Randy or Carol at Wolf Enterprises, 321-449-1211. Their website is http://wolf, WOLF, enterprises.net. wolfenterprises.net. Well, what can these people do for you? Well, they have a lot of discount advertising where you can save up to 50% in USA Today, Investors Business Daily newspaper. A lot of the opportunity magazines such as Small Business Opportunities, Home Business Connection, Home Business Magazine, Business Opportunity Handbook, Money Making Opportunities, and many more. I suggest you just go to the website and check it out for yourself. Great people to work with, though. All right. In the time that we have left, folks, let's talk a little bit about marketing, because it goes hand in hand with the tools. First of all, let's talk a little bit about business-to-business marketing. This is just one of the many ways that we do Coastal Vacations. How would you like to be the hero in your community or any other community where you could go out and talk to business owners and show them by using your product, your vacation package, how they can increase more sales? Everybody wants to increase their sales. How they can make customers come back in. How they can help satisfy a dissatisfied customer. We do a training on this. When we do, we'll post it, and you need to check it out. Bridal shows. Folks, this is a gold mine. How'd you like to have a booth at a bridal show and show everybody there that comes through looking at all the stuff that brides have for weddings and everything? Show them how they can go on vacation for pennies on the dollar. I tell you, this is a gold mine. Want to have some fun? Folks, get you a booth at your county or state fair. Take your packages, print you up a bunch of drawing cards, get you some travel posters and pictures, get you a bullhorn, and give away complimentary vacations. I'll tell you what, you'd better get a couple of your team members or somebody to help you, because you're going to be inundated. And all those people that sign up to win a free vacation, a complimentary vacation, folks, those all become leads. Amazing. Be prepared too, though, to have somebody there that can explain your package and make sales, because a lot of people are going to say, whoa, how are you doing this? Could I use this in my business? Trade shows. Same thing. Get you a booth there. Show all these different companies how they can utilize your product to help them get more customers. Home and garden shows. This is a blast, folks. If you're the type of person that's outgoing, This is a great way to do business. You get you a booth there, drawing cards again, give away complimentary vacations, have the announcer announce it, that everybody needs to run down to the coastal booth or whatever you call your booth with your own business name and sign up for the complimentary drawing for a complimentary vacation. It's going to happen in the next 15 minutes. Make sure you get down there and sign up for it. You'll be shocked at how many people come through, how many people decorate it up, make it look nice, maybe have your laptop there, showing travel videos, whatever you want. It's incredible. We've done that. It's just amazing. Boat shows, travel and leisure shows, shows at the malls. Folks, these are all gold mines. You just have to learn how to do them and go do it. There's so many ways to make money with Coastal. It's incredible. Now, how about some ads you can place? How about this one, folks? This one's been around forever, but it works. Time, money, freedom. If you did not make at least $3,000 last week, call me. And you put your number there. Time, money, freedom. If you did not make at least $3,000 last week, call me. How many people do you think read that are looking for jobs, are looking for something that didn't make $3,000 last week? You have the power to help them do that. How about this one for salespeople? Would you be pleased to earn a $1,000 commission on a $1,295 sale? Are you kidding me? Folks, that's unbelievable for salespeople. They're used to making 20, 30, 40% commission. That's 80-some% commission. How about this one? Tired of the same old, same old? I'm hiring. Confidential interview. And you explain your coastal business. Folks, those all work. I've used them. Try them. Business card marketing. I love doing this, and it's so easy to do. You just get yourself a bunch of business cards printed out. Maybe put that, if you didn't make $3,000 on it, pass them out everywhere you go. Go out and test the new cars. Drive some new cars. See what you want, folks. As you're doing that, leave a business card in the glove box, under the front seat, under the floor mat, in the trunk, in the console. You know what? Somebody's going to find that card. Maybe the guy that cleans the cars. Maybe the guy that's selling them that's not making any money. How about this? In bookstores, in magazines. How about putting one in a travel magazine that talks about traveling for pennies on the dollar? Folks, they picked up that magazine because they like to travel. They take it home. They open it up, and you know how the subscription card always falls out in your lap? Well, guess what? Your business card's going to do the same thing. Now they got it in their hand. Travel for pennies on the dollar. Incredible. How about business opportunity magazines? They're looking for a business startup. They wouldn't be looking through that magazine. Zip. They buy it. They take it home. They open it up, and your card is in their hand. Did you make $3,000 last week? Simple, 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 but so effective, folks. How about leaving your card in suits that you try on? You know what? People buy that suit. They go to a business meeting. They get a lot of cards from other people. All of a sudden, they pull out the cards and yours is in there too. You weren't even at the meeting, but their card is in your hand. Stick them in wallets as you're shopping, purses, in shoes. You try on a new pair of shoes, there's your card. Shirt pockets. Lay them around the store as you're shopping. I had a grandmother call me one time. She had found the card that I laid on a shirt. And she said, my granddaughter needs to make some money. Is this for real? Simple, folks. Put a stack of them at high traffic areas. You know the little papers, the employment papers? Put Put a stack of them on top of it. All the drawings that you see in the malls and things when you're out. Win a car, win this, win that, new windows, whatever. Put your business card in there. If you didn't make $3,000, call me. The list is endless. It's only limited by your imagination. You got to start thinking about some of these marketing ideas and implement them. If you do, your business is going to absolutely explode. Waiting to pay marketing. I love this one. If you're like me, you kind of hate to wait in line. And I really despise having to wait in line to give a retailer my money. I had to find a cherry in that situation because it drives me crazy. So now when I'm waiting in line, I wait till someone steps up behind me. I wait for a few minutes. Then I take out my business card and turn around and say, "Excuse me, I really don't want to bother you, but I wanted to give you my card. And if I can ever help you travel complimentary all over the world, just give me a call." Pretty simple, huh? That person's saying, "Whoa, wait a minute." Pretty soon you're gonna feel a little tap on your shoulder, or "Excuse me," something like that. Did you say travel all over the world complimentary? That kind of grabs their attention, folks. And then you just say, "Well, yes, I did. You know what? I don't have the time to get into it right now. Just call that number on the back of my card, leave me a message, and I'll get back to you with all the details." And just turn back around. Because you don't want to try to present your business or your product standing in line. You can't do it. You can't get through it. And it'll only get part of the information. But if you say travel complimentary all over the world, that gets their attention. So then get out of there just as quickly as possible and wait for their call. Or you can even ask them for a number to call so that you can talk to them. That's probably even better because then you control the situation. You want to contact salespeople. Car salesmen and women, folks, they're always hungry, but in the current economic situation, they're starved a little more right now. Help them out. Do them a favor. Show them Coastal. Carpet salespeople. Go in and look at carpet. If that person's sharp, try to get them in your business. Appliance salespeople. Here's one I just love to do. I like to go someplace like Sears or somewhere that has appliances. I use Sears because they're all over the country. But just go in and maybe look at a washer and dryer. Try to find one that's priced around $1,295. Ring a bell? Let them do their thing and explain it to you, and then say, "Wow, that's pretty neat. I've got a product that costs that much too." And then say something like, "Jim, I want to ask you a question here. And I hope you don't mind me asking, but I've kind of done this all my life. I'm in business, and I like to kind of get a gist for what people make out there. Let me ask you a question. If I'd purchase that washer and dryer right now for $12.95, could you tell me what you'd actually make on that?" Most of the time, that person's going to drop their head because they're embarrassed. Last time I did it, the guy told me $65. He's going to collect $1,295, but he's going to make $65. Now, can you imagine what he says when I tell him that when I sell my product for $12.95, I make $1,000? Yeah, you might want to try that, folks. It works pretty well. Vacuum cleaner salespeople. Jewelry salespeople. Folks, go in and pick you out some nice jewelry. Same scenario. Maybe find something for around $4,000, or maybe something around $11,000. Same scenario. Ask them what they'd make on that. Then tell them out of that $4,000 you make $3,200, or out of that $11,000 you make $9,705, and just try to get out of that store without them getting your business card. It's amazing. Realtors, loan originators, they're starving right now, folks. You know what? All of these people, they're already asking for a big check. They just don't get one in return. So even if you're not a salesperson, get people in that are. Gee, who do you think they're going to tell this to? They're going to tell their coworkers. So that means you're going to get another salesman and then another salesman. You keep getting those pass-up sales. It's incredible, folks. Coastal parties. How about having a coastal party to show your coastal package? You know, Tupperware, Pampered Chef, Avon, jewelry shows, they all do it. They're all have successful parties that have worked and that are working. Oh, why not travel? Yes, it works. Have a party. Get some people together. Put in that DVD. Dress up the front room to look like a little travel show. Have some virgin tropical drinks maybe, and just have a blast. Show them what you can do with your Coastal Vacations travel package. If you're not big into parties, you don't like having parties, then call someone from one of those other parties, maybe like from Pampered Chef. Host a party for them. Get an education if you don't know how to do it. Remember, be a good student of your business. Maybe you want to even give out a complimentary vacation or two for that person that's having the party so that they can use that in their advertising. Going to be a 3-day, 2-night giveaway vacation just for attending the party. Help them so that maybe they can help you. Fundraisers. Folks, this is incredible. Make sure you learn how to do this before you just start, though. Think about it. People that need to raise money. They're everywhere. Churches, synagogues. How about your school? The football team, the track team, the basketball team, the baseball team, the wrestling team, the band, the tennis team, soccer, rugby, the drama club, choir. Folks, they all need to make money. And believe me, people are tired of buying the junk. They're tired of buying candy and cookie dough. Why not travel? Don't forget the local teams, too. You see them playing all over the place. You know, that aren't with the school. You know, the little guys football, baseball, soccer, wrestling. How about your YMCA, the YWCA? That's just a few, folks. You know, they all have something in common. They all need to make money. And you have the keys to the vault. You have the combination. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it. Yeah, Coastal Vacations. It's a pretty good deal. Thanks for listening.